George G. Ritchie was born in 1923. He studied to be a doctor when he was drafted into the Army to serve in World War II. Now, while in basic training at Camp Berkeley in Texas, he came down with a severe case of influenza and died for 9 minutes. What follows is a shortened account of what he experienced. I'm Paul on behalf of Graveyard Shift, and this is the story of a man who died and came back to life. Now, George says in his own personal account that while he died, he floated above a body and realized it was his own while he was lying dead on a hospital bed. A figure appeared beside him as dazzling, blinding light that he understood to be Jesus Christ. The figure asked him what he had done with his life, quoting, "How much have you loved with your life? Have you loved others as I am loving you, totally and unconditionally?" To which George replied, "I didn't know love like this was possible." This figure took him on a journey. He saw a ghost on earth, eternally and emptily seeking out the desires of vices they had in life, such as spirits that died of alcoholism, haunting bars for drinks. He took him to hell, he says, where malicious dead souls were locked in endless attempts at physical violence, unfulfilled sexual gratification, arguments over religious and political beliefs, and struggles for power. Then, according to George, while he was dead for 9 minutes, he says he was taken to a place where people were engaged in artistic behavior and research. He was shown a library containing all the important books that had ever been written. George asked if this was heaven, to which the figure replied that these were people who had grown beyond selfish desires while they lived. Finally, he was taken to a distant place of light, where love was the dominant force in people's life. He understood this to be heaven, but he was not allowed in. The figure refused him entry. Now, George, after all of this, came back to life, and he became a doctor in psychiatry, publishing his experience, this whole experience, in a book titled Return from Tomorrow, which became a groundbreaking work on near-death experiences.